Ayo Spaghetti-O. It's working. Alright, how's my audio? Do I need to balance anything? Because I always hate that part. Yeah, there we go. It's correct. You hear yeah, that's because I gotta change it. Derp. OBS is coming in pretty clearly with this. You can see title screen. Too bad. Behold the blandest title screen ever. Isn't it magnificent? Updating information. And there we go. So, yeah, it's a pretty kick-ass layout. Thanks again, Jenny. So I'm not blurting anyone's ears out. You can hear the very generic guitar just fine. Awaiting response. Alright, let me see. Oh, okay. Is that any better? Perfect. Alright, since I'm now giving the A-OK on audio, thank frickin' God. It's time to get rolling. So, proper introductions. Hello to the few of you watching. I am Inferno Dragon 343, and welcome to RWBY Grimm Eclipse. Rooster Teeth's first and so far only attempt to bring RWBY into its own video game medium. That's not a crossover with BlazBlue. They thought they could do good with a hack and slash, but unfortunately it's a bit, how do I say this, mediocre. Because some people don't know how to do anything. Enough of that, though. To begin, you have the regular old Team RWBY, but you also have Team Juniper, who you have to pay for, by the way. I spent time freaking leveling up all these people to 10. These people. Not these people. These people. I'm gonna try and show them off as best as possible, but yeah, I'm not like, you know, super good at everything. I'm gonna have it only on normal difficulty because anything higher is super annoying while solo. You have a skill point system. You can allocate these skill points to anything, such as your ultimate, your team attack, or your heavy attack, or even things that every character can have, but you gotta fulfill specific prerequisites first. I'm gonna save the trouble now. Just get these 3 as soon as possible. Please. It'll help you so much. Let's see. And there we go. First up is Jean Arc. For anyone who actually watches RWBY, they know him as not exactly a combatant. And yet for some reason in this game he's one of the better characters, having pretty good AoE and a really good ultimate. I mean, I don't really get it either, but to make up for it, his ranged attack is pretty much non-existent. It's just a really weak shield bash. By the way, prepare to see the same combo over and over again, because that's all I get. You think it'd be like a Muso game where I actually get combos, but no, I don't get any combos.
Nice work, students. As you know, we've been having some trouble
Oh, of course.
with the security network in this area.
Also, don't be surprised if this game frequently freezes or lags or anything.
That means you, team. Onward.
So why are we here? No idea. Because the game ain't gonna tell me, and the game ain't gonna tell you either. There's not really much of a story here at all. You go to the freaking forest to talk about a security network. And that's really about the basis of it. No cutscenes, no dynamic dialogue. Not really much of anything, unfortunately. You just kill stuff. Normally that sounds good, but Muso games have spoiled me. Well, they spoiled everybody, really. Boom.
Who's the wimp now?
Sometimes when that symbol appears right above an enemy's head, you can press the right bumper, or the R1, depending what kind of controller you're using.
This stuff looks
And by the way, if you're using a keyboard, you're playing it wrong. Then you can do a team attack.
Keep an eye out for artifacts. Dr. Ooblik is always looking to expand Beacon's collection.
So, apparently, ancient chess was a thing. People loved chess. So, they have golden chess pieces all over the damn place.
Guys, we got Beowulfs.
That's not what the subtitle said.
Hey! I was just right.
Press down for a taunt. Doesn't do much. Also, press circle at the right time and you get a counter. Literally the best way to handle any kind of Beowulf. Just stand around, press it. Stand around, press it. And there we go.
Don't underestimate.
Piece of cake. No sweat. Oh, I'm sorry. You thought you were a threat. Huh, that's cute. Nope. Mm-mm. These enemies may not seem too bad now, but they can get really dumb in the later stages when they plaster them all over the goddamn screen.
Glad that's over with.
Although that could just be my memories of doing this on the hardest difficulty just to level grind. Look at that, almost at the end of the stage already.
The security control center for this region.
Go over there for an
is that
artifact.
cave.
Don't need it.
Go have a look, and maybe we can discover what the problem is.
Don't know why a security comm center is for some reason in a weird cave with crystals and drippy drops and... Okay, does anyone make any sense out of this? Why put these boxes here? I don't get it.
Some sort of foreign object. I feel like I've seen that symbol before. Never mind it. Defend the control center while I undo the damage. Make sure your weapons are loaded and your mustache wax is stoned.
M.
Get hairy.
So that means Mother 3? Confirmed? Why must they always whack my in-between frames? Come on. They got nothing.
Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work.
Yes, because all of a sudden they can sense how many Grimm are in the vicinity. Even though in the show they never exactly give any estimates. Also, Jean's ultimate is basically support. He's very good for team play. and the buff I gave to Jean was actually for his damage boost. There's also a speed boost buff, but honestly, since I'm playing solo, raw power is just a bit more preferred. And I just feel like Elma Fudd. John, they're not on you. You want more? I'll give you more. He's just a regular guy with a sword and shield. Anything more? Yep. Eh, who cares if the control center is under attack? It's got like 95% of its health left. Any day now. Spawn the enemy. Ring around the control center. There you are. Whoosh.
Do not get back up.
Hold on just a little
That doesn't
longer.
work
We're
for...
almost finished.
Ah, never mind. Ew. How dare you? 2, 3, 4, 5. Buy it $1 for every time. And that control center just cannot catch a break. Thank God this ain't Eclipse difficulty, or else he'd be in trouble.
Well, I've got that move down. Well, I've got that move down.
Okay, Alpha Beowulf. They just have more health. And they're just as easy.
Bravo, team, bravo. The
Not
security network in this
even
is
a
giving
threat.
Once again, I'll get some of our staff to see if they can find anything about that mysterious symbol. Excellent work.
Truly, this is just legendary. Alright, let's switch gears, shall we? Next up, Nora Valkyrie. Forgot all about her. Haven't played as her in a while. Shockwave, most definitely, and oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we're ready to roll.
Another area, another security network in need of repairs. Keep an eye out for any clues about who did this. We're all counting on you.
Luigi. God damn it. Oh, well, if you really want to go there, then fine. Luigi playing RWBY Grimm Eclipse. What the hell's a RWBY? Wasn't it supposed to be a jewel or something?
These are more dangerous than the Grimm you fought before.
Oh boy, it's time for the hunt. And goddamn that music out loud. At least on my headphones.
That's when you strike.
Also, her hammer's a gun. It's a freaking gun. Luigi did not expect this at all.
Let's do it again.
Okay, because the game's gonna make us do it anyway. Vorpatusks. They're obviously boars. And they're really freaking easy as long as you know what to do, which is pretty simple. When they do their roll up, you use counter. It's super effective. And finish it off with the Thunderbolt.
Where'd they all go? I'm bored now.
Also,
That's a long way down.
yeah, every character has some sort of dynamic thing to say at this particular view. Also, and Nora's taunt. Her famous Queen of the Castle taunt from, I forget which episode it was of RWBY. All I know is the first season, and it was after she grabbed the freaking queen chess piece. She's more of a queen than that Princess Peach, always getting kidnapped. All the freaking time. I really don't get it.
But maybe you operate that mechanism to extend the bridge.
It's the only mechanism, there's a label on it. It's almost like it's a video game.
Ah, it worked! And you seem to attract some Grimm. Happy hunting.
Also, whenever Nora fires her grenades, at the end of her combo, she always says, boop. Just like in the show with her boops. For reference, please check the GIF that you can easily find on Google Images. Thank you, and have a nice day. Oh, Nora, you hit like a truck, but holy crap, her speed is But then again, what else can you expect with a hammer? Her last name is Valkyrie. She's got an electric hammer. Ayo. What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh! And she has one nasty air combo. If you ever play Mega Man X with, like, well, any of them with Zero, it's kind of like that. Oh, y'all nasty. Not anymore. Thunderbolt!
I could keep this up forever.
Not everybody can. Boom. 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 Ah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you mean to attack? Nope. They have this one nasty claw swipe combo that if you play it on the hardest difficulty, it can destroy you on solo. Because there'll be this giant group of Beowulfs that just do it. And then next thing you know, you freaking die, and then you gotta start the entire waves over again. It can happen, and it most likely will happen. Unless you just do this. Hey look, I'm doing the Dark Souls. And that's all she wrote. Ooh, look!
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
God damn it! Also, an instrumental of the Season 2 intro. Now, if only this actually played more often and with the lyrics. And shockwaves. She's about to give them the megahertz. Is what I said when I first played this game. I would say charge, but I'm the only one here. Oh gee, I wonder if there's a control center nearby.
Just as I thought.
But hello.
More sabotage from our friend with the symbol. But those cables. Is someone trying to capture Grimm? I don't like the looks of
Why can't I jump on top of it? Why must this game have so many visible walls?
Defend that control center while I undo the damage. Get ready.
what kind of force of nature it just keeps pulling me away from everything. Damn it, her aim is terrible. The lock-on for Nora's range attack is not the best. Because when you play as someone else who has a range attack like Ren or RWBY, it just, it's so much more noticeable, like, how much better it is.
Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work.
So are there 3 more other people that are invisible, and they just happen to not be doing anything? Are they like that people on group assignments that do nothing and then just take credit for it anyway? I mean, I know Beacon is kind of like high school now, but come on. Oh, come on. That would have been cool if it reached. Thankfully, they're too focused on me to even give a damn.
Halfway point, team.
Okay, man, what you gonna do? North of Ballerina! Oh, so one of you is smart after all. Too bad you're dumb enough to take on a chick with a giant hammer. And she will break your legs. Break the legs! Break every leg! I will break all of them!
Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished.
Almost only counts so much. Borbatusk. Anyone some prime meat? Did Nora just use the Force? I'll take it, I don't care. I still don't know what those guys' names are, so just call them the things that burrow underground. What do we got? What do we got? Ah, more things that burrow underground. Bigger version. Thunderbolt. And that's all she wrote. Again.
That's right. The symbol we've been seeing belongs to Merlo Industries. It's an old research and development corporation.
Damn it, Jenny, I see that.
The company was crippled by the collapse of Mountain Glen, where they lost their primary facility and chief staff members. They never recovered.
I see that, you. I know what you're doing.
Why is their technology suddenly popping up in the Emerald Forest? I've never been one
You
for
cheeky.
riddles and history. More of a man of action, if I do say so myself. But I think I know someone who can help. Onward to victory!
No. Again, no cutscenes. I don't know why they didn't take the time to at least make them visual novel style. They had all the voice actors. Would added some flavor to this otherwise kind of bare story, because who the heck is Merlo? What do we know about him? We do learn a bit more about him later down the line, but it's not too much like that you would hope for. It kind of makes you think that you wish this was actually animated, because this is technically canon. This is actually canon. This game is canon to the entire series because it takes place in between seasons 2 and 3. So this random thing just happens in between seasons. Oh boy. Next up, Pura Nikos. Pura has an ability that I wish everyone had. They can get more to their combo. I really don't know why they relegated it to Pura. Like, it bothers the hell out of me. You definitely want, let's see. Definitely want that. Is that going to cost 2? Damn it! Alright, when countering or team attacking. Because you definitely want that. That's going to cost too much. And screw it, just give her ultimate just 2 more. And that'll be pretty much it.
Professor Port informed me that you found some old Merlo Industries technology interfering with our security network. or it might be everything. Either way, I believe it should be worth investigating the Below Industries building in Mountain Glen. If my old maps are still accurate, it should be located somewhere near the center of town. Just do your best not to end up like the brilliant men and women who work there.
I heard Mountain Glen is crawling with Grimm. We should be careful.
At least some good attention to detail about when you play as one of Team RWBY's members that they will say something about returning to Mountain Glen, because they were here in Season 2. Along with Dr. Oobleck, who, by the way, I'm convinced is voiced by Caboose from Red vs. Blue. I mean, I know, again, Rooster Teeth and all, but I don't know every voice actor's name. Also, Pura, when you upgrade her counter, has the most broken one in the entire game. Because it can target multiple enemies. And on the harder difficulties, oh my god, it can utterly wreck everything. It does great for those bigger groups. As for her range attack, nothing really special. Doesn't have any kind of charge up or anything. She's more of a melee fighter with a bit of range attack. But still miles better than someone like Jean. Oh, the irony in that statement, though, I swear.
Another victory.
To anyone who's actually watched the show, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, by the way, look at this. Yeah. Yeah, they can't get up a simple, like, side... They can't just think to elevate their leg up. They, like, no... What are physics? What exactly are physics? I don't get it. Like, physics. I can't get over this. This is just... What is this? Are you kidding me? You guys couldn't program some, like, you know, different slope physics for anything like that? Would it take you, like, 2 seconds? 2 seconds. You see what I mean with this? And chat's a bit quiet on that.
Well,
Okie
that's
dokes.
an issue. It appears the bridge is blocked.
I never got to Asteria. How is it?
Be able to take a detour through the city's old waterway system.
See, there's always an alternate solution.
Activate the switch to open the lock. I hope it still works. It looks a little rusty.
Does a phone actually echo when it's in there?
I'll add this to the collection.
The collection of identical chess pieces. Because we all know them in their ancient chess.
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
We Grimm, we love mechanics. Oh, Allison and Nuka rolled. Yeah, pure Nika's. Bested by stairs. And so before what happened in... So before everything in Season 3, it was stairs that were her worst enemy. Now that's what I call Achilles' heel. Damn it. Why is there no lock-on? I love a lock-on. That's not for my gun. Whoopsie daisy. Yawn. Try again. I freaking love that counter.
Leave it to me.
And stabbity stab, stab, stab.
Leave it to me.
That ultimate is so broken. I
One
love it.
less monster to worry about.
Watcha! Oh, on a Eclipse difficulty, just doing that raises the ultimate meter so freaking high. And it's great. It's just ultimate after ultimate after ultimate every 2 seconds. And it's quite literally the best way to handle that difficulty while in solo mode.
You won't be missed.
Hey, you know, it's a he. The Grimm have never exactly been given genders in this game. Or in the series in general. You know what? I'm just gonna call you
Put it down.
Bear. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna call you Bear.
You won't be missed.
I love how I just ow! Used an ultimate for nothing because I misclicked. But whatever, I'm playing as Pierre, I'll be fine. His name is no, I kind of killed him back on the first wave. By the way, these are called Ursa. They're essentially players. And they hurt
I'm going to
a lot.
have to try harder than that.
Aha!
Hello, Princess Penny Polendina. As someone who's caught up with RWBY, I'm not gonna say anything, but oh my. And I'm playing as Pyrrha. Oh, Jesus Christ.
To think.
Why do the pieces all fall together like that? Damn it. Oh. Oh, okay, so, like, tiny little story. When I was first playing this game, like, you know, for the first time, beating it as a Blake, and I was playing, with my friend, Cyanide. This Warpatusk was just running in circles.
One less monster to worry about.
I think I have, like a short clip of that, because that was just too funny. Because it's just like, do you guys even test this? It's like, what you do? Just shut up and let me kill you.
Another victory.
After this, she's gonna sit down and have a nice bowl of pumpkin peats. I can only partially see the chat because Windows. Hold on a second. I need to actually see that. This game doesn't have a plot. Oh yeah. I am so sorry for that, by the way. I wish it did, but it really doesn't. I mean, it has something. And am I lost? Okay, where did I just go? Damn it! Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, it doesn't really have like a very deep plot. It has one, and it's there. It just doesn't go as much into it as it should, which is a problem that I find in this. And again, this is coming from a fan of RWBY right here. Like, I legitimately am a fan. I'm caught up with the show and everything. And you think it wouldn't be as repetitive as it should be, but it kind of is. And even as a RWBY fan, it kind of hurts me to say. I really wish I didn't have to say it, but it does. I mean, it's slightly better when you actually have people to play with. Just so that way you can at least rip into it with another person. It's kind of like watching The Room. Except this at least has good, like, you know, voice direction. I first thought this was going to be like a Muso game. I wish it was like a Muso game. We'd be mowing down like thousands of these things. Like in Dynasty Warriors. Or better yet, Fire Emblem Warriors, because that game is freaking amazing.
Leave it to me.
I've been playing it a lot ever since, like last week, and it's just like, oh.
That's an improvement.
Oh, Spirit Toss match. I got a freaking challenge while I'm doing this on stream. What the heck? How did I, like... Why I didn't get this during my practice runs? Because this game's enemy threshold is ridiculous. Because everything in this game is a bit too optimized for multiplayer, and it feels like single player was kind of just an afterthought. I mean, I can see why there's a lot of team play focus here, because, I mean, it's freaking RWBY. But you gotta think about the person that just wants to play solo or just doesn't have anyone else to play it with. Not every RWBY fan has friends who are fans of RWBY. Also, Alpha Ursa, I believe, are the names. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it Alpha Ursa. has a bigger shockwave move, and they're just beefier Ursas is all. Whoa! Ayo! Whoa! Gotcha! Whoa! I can't read the chat right now because it's partially blocked because of my window view. I wish it wasn't. Come on, you. Ugh, this stupid shockwave move. Do it again, I dare you. I double dare you. Ow. Gotcha. Everything's going down! Oh god, why? Okay, there it is. Delayed reaction. Whee! Oh, wait, a challenge. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I feel like this is sad that Rooster Teeth really didn't put too much effort into it because the potential of this game is so high. I mean, you have the concept of RWBY and the genre of the hack and slash. It's like two peas in a pod in terms of just everything. Okay, I'm actually gonna be a bit different and switch over to Yang this time. Yang Xiaolong, also known as Fisticuffs. And ow, the wow just hurt me. Who was that? Hold on. I heard a wow. I heard a wow. Ah. Ow. Hey, look at that, a new follower. Thank you very much from the Joker. Or maybe from Luigi. There's too many voices in here. I actually saw that on the feed before seeing that on my dang dashboard. Isn't that a bit ironic or what? Speaking of the dashboard, I completely forgot to turn that on. I feel derp. There we go. Now everything's all good. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. Please fix that. That actually hurt. Just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, I recently got new headphones and they're really powerful.
Report in.
Oh.
Whoa. Is everybody okay?
I completely forgot about the skill points.
I'm afraid you're now in Mountain Glen sub-training levels. This area has become even more dangerous since our last visit. So be careful.
Okay, stun enemies? That one up. Anyway, thank you guys very much for the follow on the channel. Y'all are awesome. But if they ever do attempt another RWBY game, I really want them to A, have an actual budget, please, and B, oh my god, get some more fan input, because, quite frankly, I played a fan game that had more effort into it. It was like,
Check this out.
it's this RPG, like, it's this actual, a RWBY, or, like, fan RPG, and it was like Persona and everything. Wait, damn it, I can't see the chat. Is your favorite character because of the puns? Because of the puns.
Don't suppose they put up an exit sign, huh?
So wait, I guess you like to start off your days with a Yang? Ah. Jenny, Yang is literally a character that makes puns. Trust me. Again, you're talking to a fan of the show. Oh, you're talking. I assume from what the little I'm seeing in my block view from the window that you're talking about the crossover with Blaze Blue. Yeah, the crazy. Yeah, Ruby and Weiss and that new Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger, I think it's called. I can't remember no, Cross Tag Battle. Yeah, they are, and like, I mean, Rooster Teeth, I'm pretty sure, like, didn't really have much of a hand in developing anything. Obviously, they had to give permission for Arc Systems to use the characters, and I'm glad that Arc Systems got a hand, because, like, you know, they clearly put a lot of effort into their creations, which I'm glad they do. Because they're also the same people developing Dragon Ball Fighter Z, I believe. Like, and that game looks fantastic.
What was that thing?
It appeared to be a but modified, mutated. This will require excellent work, team.
I mean, it's more of a crossover than an actual RWBY game, but, like, I'm talking, like, an original RWBY game. Like, whether it be, like, a Kingdom Hearts style sort of, like, you know, hack and slash, or a Devil May Cry hack and slash, or a Muso hack and slash. Oh, but especially a Muso game, though, because, like, that would really be perfect for this kind of series, because you just have a lot of flashy combos mowing down, like, thousands of enemies. Test follow incoming. Thank you for the warning. Noticeable. Okay, still a bit loud, but it didn't hurt as much, thank God. Ayo. Just hit everything and hope it lands. Also, her ultimate is extremely short range, but what can I expect with someone who uses their fist to do the fighting?
Nailed it. That's how it's done.
You should be able
One more test follow incoming.
Stores. Just turn the power back on so we can open them up.
Much better. Noticeable, and it doesn't hurt. Perfect. And this is coming from a guy with really powerful noise-canceling headphones, so you know it's a pretty good diagnosis.
Oh dear. That is a
Also,
bomb.
random bomb.
Very large bomb.
Like,
Who would we trust, please?
really?
Give me a moment. Okay, team.
I know it's supposed to be random, but
Or the card it's
yeah, I know, Jenny, but what? Don't blame me, okay? They're supposed to be that good, and they are.
and an underground
Blaze Blue cross tag battle. Thanks, man. I freaking got it right the second time.
nearby dust crystals, as you can find.
Also, here is a semi-escort mission. You have to gather these dust crystals. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, dust is essentially their power source, based off the 4 elements a la Avatar: The Last Airbender. And you gotta use them to power this cart to get the bomb away from the actual mines. You have 6 minutes to do that, and there will be Grimm that spawn. And of course, it tells me that there's a new dust crystal available when I'm all the way over here.
Those dust crystals.
There is actually a Steam achievement for this game for at least all people in a 4-person team gathering 1 dust crystal and depositing it into this minecart. Don't really bother with the Grimm here, just I say as I hit them, but like there will be a lot more of them that spawn in. Just deal with the minecart because that's your top priority. I mean, like, it's not gonna go anywhere, it doesn't take any damage, thank God.
There's no fuel left.
And just keep giving it some fuel. Also, be careful of the mutant Grimm. As you can clearly see, they explode upon defeat. And sometimes they just explode on complete random. You don't want to deal with them in close proximity because they can and will drain your aura gauge really quickly. It's best to use ranged attacks when you actually have a ranged character. Also, I'm never very good with weapon names in RWBY, but I remember Yang's being called the Ember Celica.
Halfway there. Keep going.
Get more dust. Alright, where's the next dust crystal? Alright. Next dust crystal. Next dust crystal. Don't know why it takes a while in order for it to spawn the next one. There it is. I honestly wish it just showed a fuel gauge. Because I'm just like, when's it gonna run out? When's it gonna run out? I mean, like, come on. Also, when there's too much activity going on the screen, the game also tends to, lag a bit. But then again, I think that's par for the course for any kind of super hack and slashy that's not exactly the most optimized. It's also the fact that I'm using bloom and high setting graphics. Ow! Why did I not dodge? Dust crystal, wherefore art thou dust crystal? All the way back there, are you joking? Come on, there's a dust machine all the way back there.
That clock seems to have run out of fuel.
Run. Run. Wee. It's gonna go boom! And boom goes the dynamite.
Well, I'm glad everyone was able to keep their cool and not explode.
Hey.
For an uncomfortable parenting circumference. Still, who set up that trap? And where in the world did the mutated Grimm come from?
When is anything ever good news when it comes to more powerful versions of a already established creepy creature? Oh, the new episode? Oh, I can't wait either. I can't wait. Also, the minecart sound is still going. Sound mixing. What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's still going. Come on, guys. Team Juniper's last member. Lai Ren. But everyone just calls him Ren. It's weird seeing him in his pre-Volume 4 outfit because that one looks really freaking cool. Like, really freaking cool. Like, oh my god. His heavy attack, when you upgrade it, will actually cost him some of his health. Which I'm just like, why? And let's see. Want that. And she's definitely want that. And one more for good measure. You always want ultimates. And he does the ninja run!
Let's find the key. Is it enough?
Forever Fall.
Located.
Okay. This stage, these stages, they tend to drop the frames sometimes because of all the foliage. Like, oh my god, when this update came out when this game was in early access, like, oh my god. We must be ninja.
Path is open.
There are many keys in this forest. Aye, there are indeed. Dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk. See ya! Even though Ren is actually a much better ninja. At least he wears darker colors than orange, or anything of the like. And besides, his ninja outfit is just awesome in Volume 4. Beyond. You know, they have alternate costumes that you can buy from the Steam shop and everything, which are their academy uniforms and the uniforms they wore during their, during their dance, which is all cool and all, like, I like the references, but they really need more than that, and, well, first they need to make a slightly better game. Also, Ren has the best neutral air combo in this game, bar none. It can cover so much ground when you're surrounded by enemies, it's fantastic. And he has such an awesome ultimate because it keeps going to enemy after enemy after enemy after enemy. It is a godsend in any higher difficulty. Shenny, I know the quote, I'm just, you know, rearranging it for the context of the situation.
That was satisfying.
Also,
Steps must lead somewhere.
yes, they do. This is actually, I'm not kidding you, a site of a hidden Steam achievement called Cleverly Disguised Jumping Puzzle. I did not actually do this jumping puzzle. What I did was I cheaped it out by... What was it? Wait, whoa, 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 go back, go back. Wait, go back. What was that? I thought I clicked on... What? I am... Ren, how are you doing that? What? 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 I'm sorry. Ren, what are you doing? Stop doing that. You're creeping me out. But no, what I did was I just went among these things right here and just kept dashing and got this right here. It's not even... There you go.
Why, hello, little treasure.
Getting that artifact will get you the achievement, no problem. It's just like... It's... I mean, it is cleverly disguised, but at the same time, it's just... You don't even need to do the jumping puzzle itself. And also, oh my god, this game has so many invisible walls in places, and it just has a lot of...
Forever Fall truly is beautiful.
Oh, congrats, I broke the game. I don't even need to try to do that, okay? The speedrunning community for this game has found so many ways to do so. And quite frankly, I wish I could do like half the tricks they do, because I think they can skip final boss. And if they can, that would be fantastic. I hear some of those skips in stage 10 are really hard. But yeah, thank you. I love. But hey, if I break the game, that means I'm essentially doing the beta testing. That means I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's after the upgrade. If only I got the Warp Strike Mastery upgrade from this, but again, the thresholds are ridiculous in this game. But yeah, because I want to know what that last upgrade is, but no.
Come on. Facts. Right?
Note clipping. Again, that makes you think they actually attempted to sort of test it, but I can see they half attempted. They played it, but not to the extent that they think a fan base plays it to.
I've seen plenty of Grimm, but nothing quite like that.
Also, I love his ranged attack. It's so
Those
good.
mutated Grimm you fought in Mountain Glen were no fluke. Now we know there are more of them. Follow those train tracks uphill and maybe we can find out where they're coming from.
Also, when did Forever Fall get train tracks? The last time anyone was in Forever Fall, like, at least I hope I remember correctly, was in the first season, and we didn't see no train tracks. I know, again, this is technically canon, but can we get some explanation? You know, I recall, like, you know, hack and slashes like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta having these things you could pick up to read. You know, like lore and stuff, and it was very interesting. Where'd the lore at? I like the lore of RWBY.
You're too slow.
Especially when it comes up in so many discussions, you really need to know the lore. 3, 4, 5, boom. Also, ironically, Ren's a ninja and doesn't know the Kajibushin no Jutsu. That's Blake's thing.
That was exceptional.
Exceptional. Breaking the game. The game. So you mean Sonic Boom and Sonic 06. Got it.
I think it's fair to say today's been a bit of
what the
an
heck?
uphill battle.
Even Ren's making puns! Also, I tried to move my window just slightly, and next thing you know, my freaking game stops for like a half a second. My view is slightly obscured, but I don't care. Now I can see the whole chat. So yay.
You're too slow.
Oh no, now who's quoting Sonic? Is Ren like someone's spirit animal or something?
Come on. Facts. Right?
He's all quiet and reserved, but goddammit, when Ren gets into combat, he really gets out his cocky side. Also, one thing about this game. You can't effectively pause. Now, or in a multiplayer session, that makes perfect sense, because it's a multiplayer session on an online game. But in single player, never have they thought to make an actual pause button. So if you're in the middle of battle and you're being called away, or you really gotta go to the bathroom, too bad. This is one of the things that just... why? It's like, the people at Rooster Teeth do play games, right? Like, they don't just play Halo just to freaking bop heads to red versus blue, right? They've actually played the game. Because what happens when you're, like, freaking playing the Halo campaign and you need to freaking go to the bathroom? It pauses. Or you're playing Firefight. It pauses. Now, again, in a multiplayer sense, it makes sense. If I were playing with, like, a team of 3 right now, I should be able to freaking pause the game and make it stop, like in freaking StarCraft or anything like that, but... you guys couldn't just program a pause function? Like, for single player? Penny, yeah, that pretty much, that's what it does. It's what it does. Like, I have a drink right next to me, but I kind of can't sip it because I don't want to freaking die and have to restart these waves all over again. Because contrary to what you may think with my higher aura bar, they can definitely combo you to submission. Because for some reason, enemy output in this game is just very inconsistent. And don't even get me started on like some of the more tougher enemies we'll be meeting later. Also known as some of the worst enemies I've ever faced in a video game. Because good god, in a hack and slash, why would you even put anything of that caliber in there? Oh, and now it got mutant Beowulfs.
What happened to it?
Oh, it got mutated. You see, what it did was it ingested too much of that Mountain Dew. And then it became this thing. And now Merlot Industries, I assume, wants everyone to freaking drink all the Mountain Dew in the world, and the Grimm will be like, we will drink all the Mountain Dew. Well, let's be fair, Penny, though. Games have been like that for, like, centuries. I say centuries, but they haven't been around for centuries.
Team, that was an incredible display of fighting mastery. We must get to the source of where these mutated monstrosities are coming from, and more importantly, who's behind it. I sense we're getting close. If you can manage to get to the end of the rail line, we just might find the answers we need.
End of the rail line? You mean over this giant thing of rocks? So, what? Do we jump over the rocks? Do we... what do we do with the rocks? Can someone explain this to me? We eat the rocks. No, just kidding. We don't eat the rocks. Oh my god, could you imagine? Next up, everyone's residential favorite cat grill, Blake Belladonna. Ultimate's not exactly the best out there. Go twice as... Got it. Definitely want... Oh, okay. East, north... Okay. Okay, that would make sense, except that according to, like, some sort of canon, I think it's Team RWBY who went through all this. Unless they want to elaborate that it's both teams who went through this, which it would make a lot more sense. I mean, like they're gonna tell us, really? So you know what, just because it would make more sense, yeah, definitely use Nora to break them, just like she likes to break the legs. So... be warned, Blake's ultimate is not exactly the most useful out there. It's very low range, low poly, low target, low everything. However, she's got a pretty kick-ass range attack. I'm actually, for the first time, trying out the wide beam, as I'm calling it. I had the triple beam the first time, but I'm now switching to the wide beam. You know, gotta be different.
They must be hidden behind one of those doors. See if you can find a way to get them open.
Look around for a key.
Ancient train tracks. Use a square key that is hidden in a vase, however the hell you pronounce it. You want to be all fancy or whatever, I don't care what you do. Also, I'm finding all these XP orbs when I don't need the XP orbs. Now, if only they raised the level cap or had a higher level cap, that'd be pretty freaking nice, but no. And blow shit up. I would love to blow shit up right now. It's always the last one you check, I swear. It's always the last one you check. Also, when the stones sound more realistic in an Elder Scrolls game. I'm pretty sure you could just go to a free sound library and look up stone doors somewhere. Rooster Teeth, I freaking love you guys and all, but come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point, Penny. Wrong target. There we go. Now, if only we could actually make more effective use of Blake's shadow clones, but no, they're just relegated to the ultimate. It reminds me of that RWBY chibi short that involved like a shadow clone that didn't disappear. What? Sorry, Blake, I can't hear you over all the slashing.
Strike from the shadows.
You strike from the shadows, you say as you're out in broad daylight. Yay, stock lines. Okay. You had to take that wall to spawn?
It's over. There's gotta be a key around here.
What? What? Wait.
Objection!
Ah! Sorry, who objected? Who just objected? Ah. That's a host. I didn't know that was a host. Jenny, I don't know your notification, so I just get all confused. And now I'm getting confused with all my windows. God damn it. All my windows are confusing me. Okay, I'm good. Ah. Also, wait, did I break that? No, I didn't. There it is. Okay. So, how did I know which key goes into which door? Like, are they just differently shaped? Am I not noticing? Or are they just all the same exact key? Yeah, they're probably all differently shaped, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with that. Well, look, a boat!
Why is this ship here?
Team, this discovery is a bit unexpected and worse than I feared. That appears to be an active below industry ship. Dr. Lewis hasn't heard from or seen in ages. I must inform Osmond at once. Meanwhile, I want you to investigate that ship, but please, from a safe distance.
Do so from a safe distance! Ah! You know, when I hear it, again, I can't help but think of Caboose actually teaching a class. Also, did you just name off the guns that are in their weapons?
Done.
Because I'm not gonna lie, that's very impressive.
Key.
I believe Blake's weapon is called the Gambol Shroud. I can, for some reason, remember Team RWBY's weapons names, but I can't remember Team Juniper's.
This temple looks like it's being used as a temporary storage facility.
Except for Jean's, which is called, I think, Corsia or Corsia Moors. I can't remember.
Discovery.
Well, that's Think Penny. It's also a gun. Also, those Grimm just committed Sudoku. Also, this ranged attack is broken. I love it already. I can just stun enemies on a whim. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. This is great. Oh. Yeah, they freaking just explode in Mountain Dew. All the they want you to do all the doodah, all that stuff. Wait, didn't say no, Blake? You are not John Cena. Stop that. Bad Blake. No.
Never saw it coming.
Huh. Mind is too fast for eyes. It was their last surprise. Blake would be perfect for the Phantom Thieves.
You didn't see me, did you?
Okay, it makes sense that it won't stun a bigger enemy. Because if it did now, that would be insanely broken.
I strike. Enemy down.
I strike from above. And that must be your father. I mean, well, Blake's thing normally, like, I mean, is striking from the shadows, so I can see why they gave that line. But at the same time, in a game where you're out in pretty much a lot of light, then yeah, ow! Bear swipes.
Enemy down.
Mutant Beowulf. Beowulf is legit the easiest Grimm to remember because it's freaking named after the actual tales of Beowulf. Also, the movie adaptation it had one of the most kick-ass themes I've ever heard in a long time. I don't know if anyone here has seen like the movie adaptation of Beowulf, but oh my.
Great job,
You're going judgmental on a bunch of characters from a popular, like, you know, show. I think everyone's done that at this point.
Be careful.
They've been doing so for the past couple of years.
What kind of security they have.
Let's sneak over to that container there.
Okay, Ursa too, but okay, to me, Beowulf is easy to remember because I actually like those tales.
Team, where are you? Report in. Students, please. Oh dear. Husband's not going to be happy about this.
So they go inside of a Schnee Dust Company trailer loading onto a ship, and the next thing you know, their signal gets cut. It's just like, what? Is the cell reception really that bad, or did one of them drop their scrolls? Somebody please give me an explanation here. I'm lost. Oh, but now, here we are to the next stage, if it will load. Load it. Load it. Load it! Yeah, take a drink. My drink. The Island of Dr. Malone. Alright. Next character. Ruby Rose herself. Last time, they freaking went on the ship, and now they're on a different island. Somewhere far off into the distance. Moogle! I heard Moogle! Why was the Moogle there? Damn it! Why do I keep Xing out of that? Dang it, Moogle. Okay. So Ruby's thing is, well, as you can clearly see. Let's see. Countering gives an increased chance of team attack opportunity. Reduces the hit streak and bonus aim for Ultra. Yeah, I haven't gotten... I don't remember all the abilities, unfortunately, so... There we go.
Are we on some kind of island? Is that you? Oh, you're breaking up.
Oh, Jenny. Next time, just warn that you're... okay, but then again, you were just trying to do something else. Okay, but yeah, this is Ruby Rose, the very titular character in, well, Ruby. Okay, worst enemy variety in the entire game. The robots. Their range is ridiculous, and they barely have any counter opportunities. And again, their range is ridiculous. These spears, oh my god, they can reach so far, and later in the game, they make you fight so many of these things, it's utterly repulsive. Thankfully, though, I gave Ruby the electric dust upgrade, which will stun enemies. And then her and her trusty scythe, the ever so lovable Crescent Rose. It's also a gun. Which actually is also the name of an achievement which you get for beating a stage only using ranged attacks. To anyone who's actually played this game, there's an easy way to do it. Get someone else to play the stage for you and just keep using ranged attacks. Oh, no, Penny. I don't mind it. Like, honestly, I enjoy the engagement. I like stream engagement. Stream engagement is always fun. Also, her team attack is awesome with that super spin slash. Again, it seems that everyone really liked playing Mega Man X. Also, oh my god, I forgot how much slower her combos are. I'm so much more used to faster combos. I haven't actually played as members of Team RWBY in a while because I spent so much time practicing as Juniper, so that way I could get them to level 10 so I could show them off for this stream. But, I mean, again, the combat is so basic, I can easily get back up to speed. Damn it! Why is that not all-encompassing? Easy, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And doubly so when you actually know the source material. It makes for some good conversations. I pressed circle. How dare you, game? Also, Ruby's speed semblance would come in really handy right now if I could use that.
Look, the tower. Dang it! It's still all scrambled.
Also, really, why does this? This is supposed to be Merlot's own island, yet for some reason his own radio towers are jammed with his own brand of jammers. Like, what? So did he jam his own radio towers because he knew that someone would be coming? Is he like one of those typical JRPG villains who's like, I've been expecting you. Mwahahaha. Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Penny.
Oh, that makes me dizzy. Yeah, we win.
But hey, come on, keep engaging. I like the talking.
Finders keepers.
Conversing with the Twitch chat is all just part of the very nice experience. And activate.
Team, it's working. The signal seems better, but for some reason, I'm not sure if you can still hear me. Just a little more, and I can pinpoint your exact location on the island. And if you can't do that, you'll all die. Nevertheless, keep it up.
There's the last tower. This way.
By the way, the subtitle said that you couldn't hear him, yet I heard the "you'll all die" part. You can't hide it from me, guys. Not exactly the best thing to say to a bunch of teenagers who are out risking their lives. I mean, reality checks are good and all, but not in that frickin' way. Ow. Damn it! I'm too used to all-encompassing heavy attacks. Like that. I smash you with a scythe. Again, what are these things called? These particular Grimm? I can't frickin' remember. I just call them the things that dig underground. And I'm gonna keep calling them that. Ayo. Spin, spin, spin. All around we go. There we are. And bada boom. Well, because they do, and quite frankly, they're really annoying when they do, because they have no tell when they're coming back up. They obviously never played Pokemon, so they never seen the freaking Diglett line.
Yeah, we win!
Or anything that uses Dig in Pokemon, quite frankly. Excadrill, this ain't.
Ah, that's better. Sorry, but the reception is always so bad all the way out here. I hope you're enjoying your stay on the island. You're the first visitors I've had in, well...
Gee, I wonder who you could be.
Are the first.
You're not Dr. Ubek.
You sound nothing like Caboose.
Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Dr. Malone. You don't know me, but I most certainly know who you are. Nevertheless, I'm thrilled you're here. You might be exactly what I need for a very important experiment.
It's him! Dr. Merlot!
For such talented students as yourselves, it should be an easy test, right?
It kind of reminds me of Callie's line from Splatoon 1. I was like, oh my god, it's the final boss!
Oh, that makes me dizzy.
Where was the period in that sentence? God damn it, guys!
Was awesome!
Did you not type this out in Microsoft Word first? More things that dig underground. Damn it! Just... Yeah.
Again, Dr. Merlot.
Hi, Osbin.
Spin. Or shall I call you Oz? Like old times, chum.
I'm foreboding. I have a deep and foreboding voice. I'm Dr. Malone. You probably won't remember me after this, because they really did not write a story for this game, except for a guy messing with the forces of nature. Also, I'm convinced that the aura regeneration sound is taken straight from Halo. It would make sense considering the company that I'm dealing with, but... Where'd you go? There you are.
I thought you perished in the Mountain Glen disaster. A tragedy you played no small part.
'Twas a mere speed
Okay, you see,
bump on
that's a
the
typical,
superhighway
that's a
of
very
San
interesting plot point.
You couldn't possibly imagine the ramifications of my latest research.
Because Mountain Glen, to anyone will... Not, again, I know not all you watch the show, but Mountain Glen was basically an effort to expand outside of the safe walls of, like, you know, Remnant. But it freaking collapsed, because Grimm overtook it. And here we now learn that he had a part to play in that entire disaster, but it's never really drawn upon after this game. And by the way, just so you know, they never mention this again. Not in the show, not in anything, even though this is canon to the series.
You're calling me the reckless one, sending your students out on an excursion like this.
They're more than a match for your mindless robots. What you're doing...
Merlot hasn't played enough JRPGs. Shouldn't he always know that teenagers are always somehow more capable of world saving than anyone else is? Dude needs to play more, like, anything, really. He has not played enough Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, not even, like, Chrono Trigger. I could keep going. Oh, and you really want to get insulting? Try the Mother series, where a freaking kid, no, a group of kids, just little kids, like, by extension, just going the extreme in terms of just everything.
A better place is wrong. Say what you will about me. It won't change the fact that you're powerless to stop me.
You'll botch this somehow. You always do.
Well, let's agree to disagree. I tell you, Oz, it has been truly a pleasure catching up, but unfortunately it's time for me to run. Farewell, old chum.
Team, we've been attempting to locate Merlot's island, but have yet to obtain its coordinates. I need you to continue exploring and contact me when you find any evidence of his whereabouts.
We are off to the next part of the island. So I'm guessing he jammed his own radios just to prevent his island from being tracked and checked out by the military? Or by hunters and huntresses or something like that? But still, though, it's just like... I'm just gonna guess that this island was previously uninhabited, and then Merlot took it over after the Mountain Glen disaster. A grim discovery. Ooh. And last character to show off, the Ice Queen herself, Weiss Schnee. And her trusty rapier, the Mirnaster. See what we got. Aha. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh yeah. Lego.
What has Merlot done to this part of the island?
Students, have you found something?
There appears to be equipment extracting a green substance containing the oxide.
Oh, welcome back, Penny. You kind of missed the introduction of obvious villain is obvious. Well, Merlot.
I suspect Merlot is on this island for a reason. He's harvesting this substance, and whatever he's using it for can't be good.
What this substance is? Where'd it come from? I'm just gonna call it Mountain Dew. In fact, it looks like Baja Blast. Oh, and robots. Plenty of robots. And Grimm. I clearly hit him. And there we go. Oh, Christ. The sound mixing in this game is just so bad. I mean, that the bubbling of the mutagen, actually is a better comparison now that I think about it, because it looks like mutagen from Ninja Turtles is louder than a lot of the game. That valve was louder than a lot of the game. It's like Sonic Adventure 2 levels of bad.
I want you to follow the pipeline.
Wait.
Any luck?
Penny, are you talking about the comparison to mutagen? Huh. But there's another enemy here. There he is. Best thing about, like, Weiss's projectiles, they're very good at homing in. You know what? That's a very good question. I'm just gonna say... you see, what Merlot did was he programmed them with and ow. Ow! Damn it! Ah, thank you. Weiss's ultimate is a really good attack. Oh, come on. Where's the valve to shut this thing off? Why is the steam so loud? If the steam is being really loud, then how come Gabe Newell isn't shouting at people about Half-Life?
Was it sheer luck or part of your master plan?
Would you believe me if I told you it wasn't my fault?
No.
I believe that you wouldn't take accountability for your actions.
I'll take that.
I don't know if the conversation's going to appear, but Ozpin does mention that Merlot did tend to attract Grimm to be his test subjects for the mutagen. which helped play a part in the Mountain Glen disaster. Something they don't really touch upon too much, even though they really should, for such a major plot point in Season 2.
Mountain Glen is a bit of a sore spot for me. Decades of hard work, countless research.
Oh, here it is. But this is really all we get.
Specimens I collected over the years, all lost without a trace.
Let me get this straight. You're upset that you lost your research?
Any scientist would be, but considering the kind of research he did, Merlot really should feel like, well, sorry for the people that kind of got caught in the collateral, but of course he isn't, because mad scientists are mad scientists.
The work done at Merlot Industries was critical to the advancement of artificial intelligence and genetics. Without it, Remnant would still be in the Dark Ages.
You've missed the point. An entire city was laid to waste. Countless lives were lost. My only question is how much of the damage were you personally responsible for?
Well, how else was I supposed to conduct my research? Our supply of test subjects was running thin.
And when the Grimm came back, the city's population was driven underground where it was safe. No thanks to Merlot Industries.
Considering what happened when they went underground, they were not safe. I mean, for a time they were, but... well, I think anyone could guess the rest. Ah, the fact that I can freeze them into Grimsicles with this upgrade is amazing. If you really wish to know, then jive to the hand. And of course, here come the robots. Because we gotta have robots. Ah! I would try and take care of them from range, but also they're very fast. Do you see how quick they caught up to me? There we go. Come on, you. There we go. Ultimate power. Aha! Well, underground we're home to even more nasty Grimm, so without any sort of proper barriers or anything, it just... the dominoes all fell. And welcome back, Jenny. Like many ideas, it's great on paper, but the execution ended up being much worse than anticipated. Also, now we're introduced to the ranged Merlot robots, which are annoying. If you get too close to them, they will bounce back using a grenade.
I mean, your little prodigies practically washed ashore here on my island.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Maybe they can be of some use to me after all. How serendipitous.
You ended up falling into my plans the entire time. Yes. Aren't I just devious? Oh my. Anyway, onward. I think I'm gonna stick with Weiss. I say think as I do. Because I'm a do.
And welcome to Merlot Industries, where we're building a better tomorrow. Today.
This place is a bit creepy.
Where we also love using hexagons everywhere for our floors. The most mundane thing ever. No, I wasn't doing Hades. Oh my. Although Hades, it's just like, oh my, you really want to do that, Pity? I'm gonna have to take pity on you there.
Keep your eyes peeled for any maps, schematics, or better yet, any access terminals that would allow us to tap into Merlot's network.
Shakiest elevator ever. This does not meet regulations. Cool. Like, seriously, if an elevator were that shaky, I don't think anyone would ever get on it ever again.
Another one for my collection.
I don't remember this music track. What? Ha. And shot to the hand. I feel like they are, just sometimes they don't say anything.
But my security team rarely feels the same way.
Why don't you shut off this
Who put the steam valve inside of the vent?
off? We can proceed.
It's like I'm in a video game.
Here at Merlot Industries, we take pride in innovation. Together, with your help and a little of your special spark, we will build a better tomorrow.
For you, Merlot, there won't be any tomorrow to restore.
Because we are the future, and I am Merlot. I have this very fake voice of mine. Ha 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 ha. Ah, one of you managed to escape the crossfire of my ultimate attack, but no more. Ow.
Is that it? Any clue where this elevator might take us?
You say as you press the button to go there anyway.
Here before you are the Stage 2 processing tanks.
The Grimm are clearly attracted to that substance.
Also, I think if you position yourself right, you can't actually home into these tanks all the way from up here. At least some of them. I remember seeing it in a video. You gotta destroy all the vats of mutagen, and there will be mutated Grimm that will spawn infinitely until you destroy all these vats. It's really annoying. Especially when they keep exploding upon defeat.
I'll take that.
What, so Merlot is a very cultured kind of person? Does he like to play chess? Ow. Haha. Also, weird that there's no spilled mutagen anywhere after these bats get destroyed. It's just like, what? I mean, you have all this, I think it's, what is it, crystallized mutagen or something like that? I don't freaking know. It's weird. Ayo. And now to pick up the scraps. And bada boom. Ah, another one of you. That's fan-frickin-tastic. Oh, look. And more robots. Frickin' Skynet's upon us. I have a feeling Merlot must have either made some of those Atlas designs that we see in later in the show, or he frickin' stole them and made his own versions that are much more annoying. Physics, what are those? This is RWBY, damn it. Ow. Ayo.
Would appreciate it if you didn't break all my things. But alas, by
This door's not even completely closed.
this way, please.
Is it just me, or is he being a little too welcoming?
Gee, what gave you that hint?
Any clue where this elevator might take us?
Why do you even ask that again?
Here we have the engineering, the so-called brains of the operation. If you're not counting my own intellect. There are
Ah.
no here yet.
We appear to be in some sort of data puzzle.
Good find, team.
Ayo. The only physics are things go up, things go down. And boom. I hate dealing with these things because they always have such ridiculous amounts of HP. Come on. Do your counter thing. Oh, you do it just like I do the ultimate. Too bad for you. I have...
A+.
Why is these projectiles are more broken than I thought? Again, that homing shot is just... Oh, it's the stuff of dreams. Also, why are the vents big enough for just any random person to walk through? Isn't that just... That's not conventional design. Like, Merlot, what were you smoking when you made this place? Like, you were smoking some of that good weed or something like that? I don't freaking know what he was doing. Maybe it was just high on some of that mutagen.
Wait, did you just...
Hacksaws.
I'd be so stupid.
Upload in progress.
You did it. Now, can you proxy the signal over to me on our scroll?
Prepare to meet your doom, stupid.
Now, basically, the waves are just hidden by this upload progress bar. It's... Well, you may think it's not a time limit, it's actually just the waves, except in a bar now. The more waves you defeat, the more it uploads. So it's basically like time passing by, which kind of makes sense in a way, but is more Mountain Dew mixed with a little bit of Red Bull. Oh, well, there would be Red Bull if Mario didn't drink it all. He always leaves you with the grocery bin. Every time, and now he's off on an odyssey or something. I don't know. And I don't even want to imagine just how much sugar would be in that concoction. Some call it mutagen, I call it diabetes. All of the diabetes. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. When Weiss does her air dash, it looks pretty goddamn elegant. I know who we're talking about here, but it looks great. Goddamn Ursas. Go away, all of you. Hiya! Hi!
Goodbye.
Are you kidding? What? Are you serious? Are you actually being serious, or did it just feel like you couldn't sleep for 2 days straight? Because there's a difference. Because if you legitimately couldn't sleep for 2 days straight, I am so sorry. That must have been pain. Oh, hi, Hooded Roxas. And welcome. Almost done. Almost done. And it stops at 99%. Oh. Everyone in this room has to have had that pain happen at some point. It's like, download in progress. And the hell?
It's complete. Let me see. Yes, I have everything I need. Team, I want you
And
to
here when I
head
thought
to
I'd heard
Royal
everything.
Labs, to the manufacturing wing.
I'll be waiting.
Oh yeah, by the way, stage 10. We're here already.
Good news, team. The coordinates of Merlot's secret lab were contained within the data retrieved from the terminal. An airship has been deployed and will rendezvous with you shortly.
Don't worry. We'll take care of it.
Will, as in you, Weiss, because you're the only one here. Ah, that freaking ranged attack is great.
Is that it?
I'm just gonna nod because,
You
like,
should be entering a power facility.
I'll...
Exploit everything you see that may be vital to Merlot's
I'm just gonna nod.
You're not authorized to be in here.
We won't work the powers out.
I don't read textbooks.
You did it! That will deliver a shock to Merlot's system.
Fine, then. That's how you want to play.
You know what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold.
Any clue where this elevator might take us? The floor is booby-trapped. Get to the vent ASAP.
I never said that I wanted you to anyway.
According to my map of the lab, this room contains
No,
more processing
stay.
equipment for his serum.
You're okay.
You need to take it out. All of it.
Dr. Margot won't have anything left when we're finished.
Stop them!
Is it not hitting them? There we go. Okay, got a head start. Also, these spikes, for some reason, I swear were louder before. I think they might have patched the sound mixing for them, but they don't patch sound mixing for other things. I remember this one review of Grimm Eclipse that actually had the sound, like, from Audacity, comparing the game volume to the spike volume, and it was substantial. God damn it, go away, all of you. Stupid mutated Grimm. I'm gonna destroy your Mountain Dew. There we go. And now just regular waves of Grimm. Ow. No, robots. And that's done for dinner. And... ow. Damn it, mutant thing. Go away.
So,
My serum! No matter.
So yeah, we just destroyed the last of it.
Synthesized the perfect combination. It's still in a test phase, but so far the data is looking very impressive.
Fantastic work. I must admit, you really handled this well. The team back at Beacon is cheering for you.
is now a good time to ask about that extra credit we should be receiving?
Welcome to the testing grounds.
Well, after this, they really should just be passing the entire year.
My test samples.
Also, Merlot, I think, has a cybernetic arm. As seen in that screen. Random detail. Very, very random detail. Ow. Fine, you want to play ranged? I can play ranged too, yeah. Okay.
That didn't go according to plan. Let's make this more interesting.
Why not? Let's go. No. Yes. Haha. My shot's home in. How do you like that?
A little more effort, maybe? I thought this was my most potent batch of serum.
It goes to show that brawn is better than brains. must everyone whack Weiss? Ah. Of course. And
Beginning to think I've made a huge mistake.
so yeah, why don't you just call off the army and we could just... Oh, no? Not gonna do that? No? You're just gonna still stick your little pets on me? Okay. Okay, do you, Merlot? I'm just... you forget, this is a video game. Ow.
No!
And there we go.
So it has come to this.
Oh boy.
Deadly looking specimen. Be careful.
Final boss time.
You could learn a lot from this enhanced specimen. They won't tell you anything about this bucket. Nature couldn't make a beast this deadly. So
The Mutant Deathstalker.
is that the best you got?
I'm just gonna come out and say it right now. This final boss is terrible. This is one of the worst final bosses I've ever fought in any video game I've ever played in my life. Here's what it has. It actually has the same goddamn attacks. Its weak point is its tail, so you just gotta do that. It seems simple, right? But then you start spawning ads, which are a problem. He has an extremely beefy amount of health, and all he really does is just burrow under the ground over and over again when he's not really attacking you. Oh, and he has an insta-kill attack. If you get caught within his, like, you know, tail beams too much, it will combo you into death. I've had it happen. It's terrible. Also, and there's infinite respawning robots. I can see why, to get up your combo for your ultimate, but they're annoying to deal with, especially the freaking melee robots. And I will stress again that his weak point is his tail. That's how you're going to do the most damage, because anywhere else on his body does a minuscule amount of damage. And you think he does that plenty often, but trust me, no. He just burrows under the ground, burrows under the ground again, and to top it even more, the music. Red Like Roses is a great song. The lyrics are sometimes hard to hear, but the beat is great, and it's a very enjoyable song from the RWBY soundtrack. And, like, you know, yeah, that's fine and dandy and all. But this is all that plays. The instrumental version, and not even a very well looped one at all, and it's too short. I thought the song was a bit longer than this. And it just infinitely restarts in some very badly seamed loop that makes it seem like it was done by a frickin' amateur hour. It just seems so phoned in. Oh, mutant ads. Oh my god. This Red Like Roses is longer than this, Rooster Teeth. Use it.
Rain from the sky.
So that's what that is. So yeah, this is essentially the entire fight. And if you're playing this with other people, like, then there's just gonna be more robots. More robots. Now if you could just plunge your freaking tail into the ground, then we can all be done here. And oh my god, this fight sucks. It's these goddamn robots that are more of a problem than the actual Deathstalker itself. Because they keep getting you in between your attacks. That's all any enemy in this game seems to know how to do. Oh my god, go away. Die in a hole. Stupid spear robot. Oh, good god. I'm gonna go into the ground again. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. I should have kept tabs on how many times this loop is going to keep playing. It's like, alright, let's make the final boss track. But sir, the game releases in 5 minutes. Crap. Just put something. I think y'all know why I chose Weiss for this fight. It's the homing projectiles that I can use.
You should be getting eaten alive by now.
I'd say Ren's also good too. Only problem is that when all these ads keep spawning, his ultimate keeps getting screwed over. By, like, just targeting literally everything else. What's wrong, Merlot? Getting cold feet? See how fast I just got comboed there? Ah, the pain. The pain. Okay. No combo for you. No, you can do it 3 times. That's a thing. And babushka. Nope, still not done yet. One more tail plunge should do the trick. You know, if I don't get utterly destroyed by then. Ow. Stupid spears. Baboosh. They just keep coming back. How does one man have this many robots? Also, in the show, Deathstalkers are shown to be much more of a threat. I'm talking, like, threats. Where there was, like, an entire, like, you know, big part of an episode dedicated to fighting one. While here, it just keeps burrowing under the ground. Again, this is supposed to be threatening? It just lets its lackeys do the fighting. Oh boy, can I do it? Hey!
No! My one-of-a-kind specimen! This is inconceivable.
It's all over, Merlot. You've got nothing left.
There is
Look at that!
something to do. Let's hit this with a bang.
Team, Merlot is going to blow up the whole lab. You've got to escape.
As the door opens anyway. And also, just in case you for some reason aren't level 10 yet, here's one last artifact for the road. And by the way, these alarms are very loud, and the sound mixing in this ending is freaking terrible. Just good God, it's, oh my God, it's bad. And coming up, there's going to be some flames, and these flames are loud. Yeah, really loud. I can barely hear myself think. Oh my God. Someone turn it down a bit. It's really loud. Like, good God. Oh, and by the way, they had to patch in this ending. Yeah, they had to patch in that particular part of the ending. Just so you know. The ending when the game first released was a joke. Also, you can still hear the spikes. What is sound mixing? So, ladies and gents, that was RWBY Grimm Eclipse. It's alright. It's a very basic hack and slash that I swear is made more like a prototype for a game design class or anything like that. But that's really about it. They freaking sell this game for like, what is it, $20 on Steam? It's also on PS4, Xbox One, Mac, if anyone really wants to try it out. I mean, if they're a RWBY fan, then maybe. But the missed potential hurts so much in this. It's just, what is even anything here? I mean, I had quite a time freaking replaying all this within, like, what was my total playtime? Like, about 2 hours, actually. Like about 2 hours. And that was just me playing alone, with all my characters maxed out. Like, imagine, like, with a whole team of 4, even when they spawn more enemies. Also, these credits go really slowly. If anyone wants to talk in chat, please, por favor. I don't think I have too much else to say that I haven't already said about this. Yeah, at least the song's still good. But even this song is still very loud, even when you turn the game volume down. Again, they got the entire freaking Rooster Teeth team here. Oh my god, what the heck was my stuttering? Wait, all these people. Wait. I haven't seen the credits in a long time, so hold on. Let me see this. These were all game testers. I want all of you to look right here that all of these people, look at this list. All these people played this game, and they gave it the green light. They thought some parts of this game were okay. They thought the mutant Deathstalker was okay. They thought the constantly respawning robots was okay. They thought the freaking melee robots were okay in Merlot's Island. You've gotta be kidding me, guys. This is more testers than I think an actual freaking AAA title. At least, to my knowledge, I haven't seen a freaking QA team this big in a while. Oh my god, just... what is even? Ah. Coffee. Oh, ha, I get it. All the things that they must have ingested while somewhat developing this. Puns, mechanical keyboards, Overwatch. Why Overwatch? Is that why this game is, like, you know, so basic? Because they spend time freaking playing Overwatch? The Steam Early Access community. And, yeah, that was part... Maybe you should listen to some of the people, guys. I thought this game would have had, like, another year of development before it came out. But, surprise, surprise, it didn't. Even though it really kind of should have. Rooster Teeth Games, next time, please actually... I don't know, give it more time. The end. Wait, there was a story? Oh. And I beat it with time to spare. Like, what? I thought it would take longer than that. Huh. There's a shock. I surprised myself. I surprised myself. So, what to do? I know. But then again, I think the delay might have... Okay. What to do? Ooh. I'm gonna just mute the audio real quick. Y'all can still hear me, right? Just muted the game real quick so I could do things. Again, y'all can still hear me? I'm pretty sure y'all can still hear me. What am I talking about? Waiting for confirmation. Okay. Secret spy code is peanuts. Okay, I think... How about I boot up another game? Let's see what I can do. Yes. Luigi got an idea. Okay, let's see. Damn it. Aha. Yes. If I can get this to work, this would be perfect. So how y'all doing? Oh, baby. Here we go. Behind the scenes. Ooh. There we go. Behind the scenes action. So, I hope y'all can see just fine. I'm trying to see on the dashboard here, but it's not giving me anything because of delays. Hey, alright. Also, how's the audio? Just raise it up a bit. Can't hold on much longer. I will never let go. I know it's a one-way trip. Don't we know how long this will last? I'm not gonna think this way, nor will I count on others. Yeah, but no, how's the audio in comparison to me? No, Heroes is on GameCube. A game that was clearly released before it finished, yet it still ended up being better than 06. In every conceivable way. What is even?
Select a file.
Let's see, do I'll just delete one of these. There we go.
Select a character.
Of course it is. And oh yeah, I forgot that when I exit out, it just completely freezes the entire thing. Yeah, it's been a while. I kind of forgot about that. But again, that still doesn't answer my question about the audio. How's the audio? How's the audio? I'm just gonna keep running until I get an answer. What? Damn it! I hate it when it does that. I hate it when it freaking just pauses out when I have to tab out the window real quick. And information updated. Mic audio or game audio? Specify, por favor. Specify. Mic audio or game audio? Damn it! I'll never get used to that. Game audio. Thank you. And how about now? Yeah, how about now? Is it better? Any kind of better at all? You know, it's Sonic Adventure and just the better now. Thank you. Also, by the way, to anyone who asked, this is actually played using the better SADX mod, which is beautiful, and anyone who gets Sonic Adventure on Steam should download this thing. It actually fixes bugs in the actual game, and it restores all the Dreamcast visuals, and a lot of them look better. And since I've already played this game to oblivion, I'm not going to bore you all with the cutscenes. Here's what happened. Bad voice acting, water monster, let's do this. Chaos Zero. Whoa. And jump. Booyah. Get all the rings, get all the rings. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo, get all the rings. Can I get you? Oh, no, come on, that was bull. You got iframes. And a quick finish.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
It also restores certain Dreamcast sound effects, like in this results screen. Yep. It also restores the Dreamcast water effects, which are actually different. And who knows, Sonic actually likes to lounge.
Huh?
Also, Tails about to crash. We.
Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Ah! Also, low poly models. Hi, random person. How you doing? Whee! Okay, should not be going too much. Oh, yeah, Jenny, you saw one of the meme faces of this game. This facial animation for this game is not the best, and it's one of the many meme faces of Sonic Adventure. It's great. Oh yeah, this game has plenty of derp faces, and with the Dreamcast visuals restored because of the mod I have, they're back to their super derpiness. It's amazing. Whee! Also, by the way, hidden ring capsule right here. There we go. And even if you haven't played Sonic Adventure, a lot of people know this particular part. The Orca Chase. Everyone knows the Orca Chase. Also, I want everyone to keep in mind, this is the fixed version that they released in '99 compared to the Japanese version in '98, which was actually even buggier. Yeah. I know it sounds hard to believe, but it is. It's actually buggier. And I've played it, because I actually found a ROM of it for my Dreamcast emulator. I actually played part of it for my LP. Oh, Christ, it's been a long time since that LP. Yoop. Go up. Abrupt stop. I coconuts, buy coconuts. And here we go. Whoa! Hey, speedrun strats. Panels. Keep tapping the jump button to jump. Plain and simple. And go. Wee. I saw that game. You added 10 seconds on my total time. I know that glitch. I'm not falling for it. I don't know why they never fixed that. Also, why is Tails just derping?
Yeah, not bad.
You're not bad, Tails. You're just practicing your good statue skills. You're gonna be put in the MoMA or the Met.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
Exactly.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Now we can play with Tails. But we're not going to. Plain and simple, he has a Chaos Emerald. Take a train, even though we're the fastest thing alive. Yep, already do. Oh, these Dreamcast visuals. Oh my god, sorry.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Also, this train is red. In Dreamcast. DX changed it to blue. It's very mundane, but it's still there anyway. Also, speaking of Dreamcast visuals, oh my god, all this greenery, oh my god, I can't believe it, it looks so like... Whee! It looks so terrific, it looks so great. Loading.
If it isn't Sonic! Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Also, I'm just gonna let this part play out just to point out something.
The greatest scientific genius in the world.
Oh, we don't see it here.
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Okay. They tried to play up Eggman as an insult to try and mix the two continuity together from the Japanese and the Western, but it didn't work out too much, as we can clearly see in Sonic Adventure 2. Now, I wonder if I can pull off the quick kill here.
All systems.
Yep, quick kill. Just keep tapping the homing attack button, that's what he does.
Hey, I'll play with you.
Oh no, Jenny, in the original version of Sonic Adventure, like in the original Dreamcast release, there was a cutscene post-Sky Chase where he gets up from the sand of the beach after falling headfirst. His eye basically scrolls about like a slot machine for like a split second.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Also, Eggman has ninja senses.
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
His lips aren't moving. That's what I wanted to point out. His lips aren't moving. They didn't even bother with Eggman. They just have him constantly smiling all the time.
Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day? Oh yes, it's just as the stone tablets predicted.
He increases in strength every time he gets a Chaos Emeralds. I shan't bore you with all the details. Anyway, take this windstone right here. Yeah, this random windstone that Tails for some reason had on this porch. That's supposed to apparently go into some ruins. Hold on. There we go. Climb up here? Yeah, it's like he had this on his porch the entire time, and he didn't think, maybe I should help give it to the people who are excavating. Whee! And now Windy Valley, which, if anyone actually ever researched the beta of this game, went through a crap ton of changes. In fact, briefly in the opening, you could actually see that Big the Cat was in a very beta-ish version. And if you look up something called the Sonic Adventure Auto Demo, you can really see the changes this freaking stage went through. Like, holy crap. Sonic Adventure is a freaking marvel of the cutting room floor, if anyone knows that term. But to briefly explain, it's just basically all the things that got cut out during development or were just there and all that stuff. Like, cut levels, cut content, cut voice clips. The cutting room floor in terms of Sonic Adventure is vast. There are things that even to this day are still found. Like, the most recent thing was this one promo cutscene for Amy in the Japanese version, which apparently plays as like a demo screen that went completely unused. It's amazing how people keep finding things from this game that were never used. It's like, seriously, Sonic Adventure is a freaking marvel, the cutting room floor. Well, yeah, Zach, I mentioned that earlier, but I shall explain again for refresher. I have the better SADX mod on, and it has an option for, like, you know, better SADX plus Dreamcast, which basically changes all the visuals back to their Dreamcast originals. Along with the HD, anyway. Well, quote-unquote HD. Along with some bug fixes, physics fixes, all that other stuff. I love this mod. It's very mundane, but it does a lot more than you think. It even does something in Casinopolis that I never thought they would do. Alright, no problem. I don't know if, well, because we're not going to see it in this particular, stream, but there was this, in Casinopolis, there was this neon cowgirl billboard sign, in the original 98 release that got changed to just a generic sign. They restored that in, like, I think 4.1. It's so mundane, but it's so funny. Also, I don't know if it's because of the mod or just because I'm getting lucky, but I'm not careening off to the sides as much as I used to. Wee. Yeah. Woo.
Yes.
Give it the old thumbs up. You know what I mean? Hey, Tails, what are you doing? Tails, why are you in my view? Boy, what you doing? Hey. Hey.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh crap, I just noticed they actually changed the emblem logo too.
For Station Square will be departing soon.
I think they changed it to something from frickin' Sonic X by the looks of it. Yeah. So now it is evening in Station Square. It's basically busy as always. And what do? As Sonic the Hedgehog, world-renowned hero? Sewer diving! In the most mundane place to find a power for Sonic, the sewers, where you find these babies.
Now you've got
The Lightspeed shoes.
Press
Oh
the
yeah.
action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release.
I know how to use it. Before Lightspeed Dash basically became on the same button as every frickin' other action, you have to charge it up using energy.
Ready, go.
It takes like how many seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like about 4.5 seconds. Let's just round it up to 5, I don't care. And the funny thing is you can completely alleviate this charge time by getting another power-up inside the hotel. So it's like, why make another power-up that can be easily obtainable, that can reduce the charge time on your Lightspeed Dash? Why not just make the charge time that short to begin with? By doing this and getting this, the crystal ring. A very tacky bracelet.
This is the crystal ring. This reduces the.
Yep. And now it goes to 1, 2, 3. I'm glowing.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Wait, did they restore that effect? I can't even tell from this angle. And here's how we do it. We use it to access a casino. Could you imagine if in real life to access a casino you had to, like, go all the way up to a button and press it? It's just like, this is only for the elite people who have hardcore parkour skills. I'm trying to see if I can see it from here. It's easier to see his Knuckles, because he can climb all the way up to these other parts of the casino. No. No, I don't see none of it. In fact, actually, I'm gonna show it off right now. It takes me back to the Station Square? Okay, but no, screw that. I gotta show off that billboard. Because I'm just that petty.
Choose the. Select a fire.
Lego.
Select your character.
Okay, let's go.
I can see that, don't worry.
Select a stage.
Also, you see this Sonic statue? You can actually make this in Sonic's Casinopolis stage by getting a crap ton of rings. But they just made a bit of a mistake. There's a bit of a big crack in it. And so what do? You punch it out! Isn't it great? We just destroyed a freaking priceless statue made out of a crap ton of rings. Knuckles the Vandal, everybody. Knuckles the Vandal. Woo! Also, this radar is better than Adventures. Here we go! Adventure 2's radar sucks compared to this, but that's all I gotta say. Anyway, if I could just get rid of all of yous. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. This is the sign. Marvel in all of its somehow not rated T for teen glory. Really goes to show that the Japanese really did not care. This was replaced by some generic sign in all future releases, even in Japan. She's holding a freaking martini glass. She's got quite the line right there. You can see that right there. And it was originally going to be even worse. What originally was going to be, according to some found unused data, I forget where it is and what prototype build, but this was going to be some Playboy bunny with like some full out bar and everything. I don't know what Sega was thinking, but I only wish it was there just to see people's reactions. Just to see the meltdown, and that would be hilarious. Oh my god. And the best part of this entire thing? I'm gonna let y'all hear that again. It makes a sound when you punch it. It makes a sound when you punch it. If you hit it in any way as Knuckles, it makes a sound. It is the most hilarious thing. They went all out with this. This is probably the biggest risk I've ever seen them take in any Sonic game. Even more than changing the core formula of the series for like the 10th game in a row. Because this is just so, it's like, this is supposed to be aimed towards children, supposedly, but... Oh my god. And that's all she wrote, quite literally. Whee! Yep, that's me. Bitch, wondering how I got in the situation. Done.
Select your character.
Oh man. I never get tired of showing that off to people.
Let's get him.
Select a stage.
Let's see. Collect 50 rings and destroy the castle. I'm just gonna do what I want. You can't tell me what to do, game. He's at the bottom of the cliff. You can literally skip this entire section of Ice Cap by using these panels. No! Slippery ice slopes got me again. And I wanted to skip to the best part of the stage, too. Notice how all the springs, by the way, have some snow on them? It's a nice little attention to detail that I think they restored thanks to the mod. Because I don't remember this in, vanilla SADX at all. Also, I think if you stand on these things too long, you start to slip off, but quite honestly, you're not going to be on these things for too long. Also, the rings have a bit of snow on them, too. Yoink-a-doink. Also, that panel on that literal, like, frickin' stalactite just collects this drawbridge. And the reason why I wanted to do this stage in particular? That. Ladies and gents, Sonic the Hedgehog's Pro Snowboarder coming soon on the Sega Dreamcast 2 in 2055. Right after Kingdom Hearts 3.8, 2.56, and Knuckles and Knuckles Final Chapter Prologue HD Edition Turbo, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Whee! And by the way, the music here is... I love this music track so much. It's I think it's Be Cool, Be Wild, Be Groovy at Ice Cat. I don't care what the name is. I freaking love this track. I love the stage. Like, this is so 90s. And if the game will let me, you can do radical tricks. Yeah, I know what I said. I don't care. On these ramps, just as long as the game doesn't freaking glitch out for once. And freaking give me the goddamn inputs I need. And... Whee! Also, those planes will drop these firework bombs. And I say firework bombs because they don't hurt you. I've tried. Holy crap, they have actual firebomb sounds. Holy crap. And Sonic would stop freaking jumping. What are physics? What are physics? What are physics? Oh my god. What are physics? Seal, I honestly don't know if they did. That'd be like the biggest April Fool's prank of the year. Whee! Could you imagine them make like a mock one out of plastic or something? Yes. Booyah! A perfect way to send it off. Yeah, not bad. Clink. Perfect.
Select your character.
I know, right? That was perfect. Oh my god. Oh, that was fantastic. Anyway, I would love to thank all you lovely ladies and gents for joining me on this expedition. Next up will be Zach with some, I believe Jenny said Stardew Valley. Peace out, everyone. See you all next time on Dragon Ball Z.